Hello, I'm Jomica, and welcome back to BrokeRock Season 7. This is Episode 6. Today, we are all set up to head to the end. Everybody on the server had... or what did they do? They went and defeated the dragon together. I was unable to join because it was the weekend, and weekends are difficult for me to hop on and play Minecraft. So yeah, it works for everybody else, but I'm unable to make weekends. So I get to do it on my own, which is no problem. Be sure to check everybody else's videos out about beating the dragon. I'm sure it was a blast. I saw some things that looked pretty fun. You guys will have to check out and see for yourself. So yeah, I brought a bunch of netherrack. I brought some cooked chicken. I assume the pranking episode will be out by now. So I cleaned up all the chickens I had that were laying eggs, and I got like a stack and a half of chicken, so I've just been eating chicken for a while. Jax laid down this pathway to get to the end. My gunpowder farm, that's what my gunpowder farm sounds like. It has been producing a bunch of gunpowder and gas tiers, so I went ahead and sold some gas tiers over by the end portal, and I was selling them for 1 diamond a piece. It looks like somebody bought all of them, so I made 20... was it 28 diamonds? I don't know how many items are in a chest, but I filled it with 28 items or so, gas tiers, and I got the diamonds back. And then I also saw that instead of gas tiers, there were end crystals for much more than what I was selling my gas tiers for. But not complaining. I'll just sell some more later. I got a ton, like 3 stacks or so, so I'll just get rid of them one at a time for 1 diamond a piece. I really don't need them. So, yeah, we're going to hop into the end. I made myself an ender chest. I think before we go in, I'm just going to put everything in my ender chest and then go through. I don't know if the dragon is there or not. Maybe somebody spawned it, had problems getting rid of it, and it's still there, about ready to push me off the edge when I jump through. So hopefully everything's fine. Yeah, this is where I had my gas tiers. We'll keep the ender chest on us. We'll just throw everything else in, and I don't want to lose my armor either. That would be unfortunate. So yeah, we'll keep 1 stack of netherrack and the ender chest. And here is all of the end crystals. So yeah, let's go into the end for the first time. We'll take a look. Looks safe so far. I don't hear any dragons. Lots of guys. Ooh, I didn't bring any... what are they called? Ender pearls. That's what they are. Will this work? Why don't we try that? We'll get a few ender pearls. We'll go through that little portal there. And we should be good to grab all of our stuff now. So I'm going to do this, and we'll check in every once in a while, show you what I got. I'm going to be looking for cities, mostly get Elytra. I forgot. I meant to make some, what are they called? Some rockets, so I could fly around after I get one. Yeah, let's go back. We'll make some rockets, and then we'll kind of start this over. And yeah, we'll beat the game right now. Okay, off in the distance, I'm trying not to look at any mobs or endermen. There is a end city. I don't see any ship, which would be nice to start with. That way I could get Elytra and all that, but oh, maybe there is one in the back. We'll see. But I'm 1,500 blocks negative. Is that a ship? I believe it is. It's got the little sail at the top. So we'll see. I'll head over there, try not to get knocked off by any Endermen, and get some shulker boxes while I'm there. And we will go ahead and collect all of the fun things that we need from here. So I'm a little bit worried that this one was already raided. I didn't see any shulkers in the entryway. There is one there on the outside. There's some scaffolding up there, so it looks like this one may have been raided already, which is fine. We'll try to get some shulkers while we're here and find the next one. But I was really hoping to find a ship early on. That way we could fly in between cities. And we really don't need many Elytra at all. But just getting around is so much easier with Elytra. I should have also probably thought about bringing Unbreaking and Mending. But I guess we could swap out Elytra if it comes to that. So eventually we'll find an Elytra. We'll find a city with a ship that has not been raided. And we can continue on our way and get all of the stuff I'm after, which is really just shulker shells and 1 or 2 Elytra. Maybe I'll grab an extra one for... Oh god, I thought I was gonna fall. For Mustang, and I'm not sure if she likes the end or not. Probably not, is my guess. Yeah, so nothing here. We'll head over towards the city and see if we can get some shulkers while we're here. Alright, city number 2 is coming into view. It looks like it's a tiny one. I don't see a ship. But last city we got 2 stacks and a little bit. Do we have... we're running out of netherrack. I've been collecting some endstone on our way, just so we can pillar up and get across while we don't have any Elytra. So it looks like we're going to have to mine some more just so we can keep on going. Yeah, the second city is not looking too promising as far as Elytra goes. So I'll check it out, probably get some more shulkers, and then continue on our way to try to find that Elytra. I guess we'll go to the left. Looks like a little bit more space this way. Alright, we just finished this guy. I got a few diamonds, chest plate. That's about it. And we already see our next city in the distance. Just gonna check to see if there is a ship. I can't tell, but we'll find out when we get there. Alright, I think this is city number 4. I don't know if I'd call the other ones cities, but they were definitely monument type things. This one does have a ship, and we're like 4,000 blocks out. And the last 3 or 2, I don't think we're rated. So this one, I mean, people are obviously going to go to the ship ones first and may skip some of the smaller ones that we found. But I have high hopes for this one having an Elytra that I can snag. So we're going to head over there, take a look, see what's around, get some more shulker shells. I should have brought some wood or chests so I could make shulker boxes and organize my inventory a little bit better. But this city, I think we will grab the chests that are... Did I say boxes? I don't know if I said chests or boxes. But regardless, we're going to head over, see if we can grab some of the chests that are already in there. Grab Elytra if it's still there, and then kind of organize our inventory a little bit so we could fit more into our ender chest. And maybe this will be the only end run we have to make this season. But we'll see. I did make that Enderman a little bit angry, so hopefully he doesn't pop up here and knock me off. That would be terrible. Alright, good sign. We're up here, and this guy is still on the back of the ship, which means he's probably going to get us, and we're going to float up. Oh, there's two of you. So I figured I'd record it to make sure we capture my death on camera, because these guys are always fun to deal with. As long as I stay above the ship, I think we'll be okay. Try. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so make sure we get hit again. There we go. That guy's good, and we can just... Can I? No, I'm still climbing. Where are you? Who hit me? Alright, looks like we're good here. And we'll just pop down. There we go. Run inside. That's what we're looking for. And of course I got hit again. So we'll collect that. We'll put it on right now. Take a look in here. We got some diamonds, some iron. We don't need that, but we're gonna pick it up anyways. Some more. Ooh, that is a decent... That's almost a perfect pickaxe. I think it's just missing efficiency 5. Yeah. Wow. That's a nice one. I threw that out again, knowing that we're just gonna pick it up. So we're gonna get these. Ooh, only question is, I don't have a crafting table. Can I make... I cannot. That's too bad. I was hoping we could just create some, what are they called? Some things? Actually, we'll pick this up while we're here. Some shulker boxes. And we could just do that. But we don't have a crafting table. Is that another end city that I haven't been to? I think it is. We'll throw that one out. Throw the iron out. That. Alright, that's all looking good. Let's go back down here for safety. Throw those in. We'll keep the chests just in case, but let's get our rockets out. And from here... What do I want? How many? It's 2 shulkers per chest. So that's 1 stack of shulkers. 64 shulkers. So 128. I think that's plenty. I'm gonna just try to find, I guess, another city that has a ship. Let's try to pick this guy up. Got it. All right. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's see if I remember how to fly. Is it safe? It is not. We do have our Elytra. All right, we do remember how to fly. So, kind of a nice test there. All right, we are counting up, so this is going to be a new city. We'll head up top and see what kind of stuff is in this chest up here. And then we'll kind of continue our journey, and yeah, I'll probably not show much more of our journey. We'll just kind of finish it up, and then I'll show you at the very end all the things we collected. Alright, we are flying back. We went out about 10,000 blocks in one direction. I think our furthest point was like 4,000, negative 10,000, something like that. But we got a ton of stuff. So let's take a look in here when that opens. If it opens. Did I get disconnected? We'll see what happens. I can't even open my inventory. There we go. Ender chest is empty. There we go. So we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Elytra, which means we should have been able to get 14 dragon heads, but I obviously forgot a few. We got a stack and a half of diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, roughly 11 stacks, I think. I said 10, but maybe 11. I don't know. And then some tools and a few end rods. I did leave a lot of things behind. I was collecting iron, emeralds, gold at first, but quickly decided not to take those. And we got 2 chorus flowers just in case. I was getting ready to drop those, but we left them, or just kept them anyways. And then I was also picking up ender chests as I saw them. So let's come in here. We will take these, throw a bunch of this stuff somewhere. And I kind of want, let's just throw them in here. Kind of want some space. Keep everything sort of organized. Let's get 15. There we go. We have quite a few shulkers, and we'll throw these in. Yeah, we have the things we needed, and we did all the stuff we kind of meant to do. So I'm going to organize a little bit, throw some shulkers in here, maybe start in here, kind of compacting all that stuff. But yeah, we can get a little bit organized. We could dye our boxes, have a redstone box, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'll show you guys what I come up with. I'll just log back in, and we had a Piglin brute that was just hanging out in here. He almost got me, I think he got me down to 3 hearts before I even knew it. But we got rid of him, so we're all good. But let's take a look at what I've done with all of my storage, at least the important things. Yeah, these are just empty placeholders for now. Got my ender chests when I need them. But I did dye a few of these just so we know. We got the wood chest, which has all of the wood in it. We have this, should be green, because it's just like all the leaves and kind of the greenery, oak saplings and other tree saplings. We got the lime for food. I don't know why it's lime for food, but it is. Redstone, red for redstone. Purple, I went with my netherite stuff and then all the other important things. I just picked purple because netherite is purple. If we come in here, oh, these were just 3 I had on me. And then we got another lime just for all of the sugarcane, which I could turn into paper to get rockets and all that. We have this regular shulker box for all the shells and elytra. We got white for just all the iron. When I was crafting all the blocks, I accidentally did iron bars, so I just kind of stuck it in there. We got a full thing of blocks of bamboo for all of our wood needs, like chests and whatever else. We got our ice chest. I'll probably use ice in the future for transporting items or even myself. Orange, we got all the dyes and flowers and that kind of stuff. The green here is all the things we can sell. Gas tiers and slime blocks. I don't know what I'm going to do with the dragon heads. I don't really use them for anything, so maybe I'll just sell them. These were all the other items we just picked up while being in the end. And then these are just all stone variants that have been crafted in some way, other than the smooth stone. Our terracotta box, that's just all the terracotta I had around. Went to the starter base and got terracotta from there. And then these are all of our emeralds for trading. One little issue I had, which I need to check on again, is my mending villager that I had kind of got, I don't know, created, however you want to say it. he turned into not a mending villager. I don't really know what happened, actually. Let's just bring one of these, and then while we're over there, we can pull out the shulker boxes we need. But I want to look at this mending guy again, or just the villagers that we have here. I don't really know what happened, but he decided he didn't want to be a mending villager anymore. So let's take a look. Go down here. You are not locked in. You're luck of the sea. You I cannot click on. This is the issue I had earlier. And then you two. No, I can click on you, but you have no books. And you are the same. So are you the mending villager that just doesn't work right now? I don't know. That's something I'm going to have to look into. But we're not going to do that today because we are going to go ahead and end the episode here. I kind of set out to get Elytra and all of the things. I also put unbreaking and mending on. And I think we're good to go. We got all the Elytra we need for the season. We got all the shulker shells we need for the season. Probably for the whole server if we really needed. Because what's that? That's like... Well, I'm not going to pull it out, but that's a ton of shulker shells for shulker boxes. And yeah, I think we're good to go. So maybe next episode we'll get back to making farms, maybe some more pranks, do something fun. But today was all about getting resources from the end. So that is going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.